going to talk about what is happening in Germany, more specifically what has been happening in Germany for a year now. Berlin now has what is called a Cybrothel, meaning that the customers, who are majority men, have the option to rent out these AI dolls, and these dolls can have conversations with them, they can physically interact with them. The men also have the option to get, a VR headset, so it feels as real as possible even though they're only talking to a machine. They can book them for hours or even the entire night. Anybody with a couple of $100 can go to these AI dolls. Now, Philipp Fusenegger, who is, the owner of this, has said that people just feel more comfortable when they're talking to a machine because machines don't judge you. Is it that machines do not judge you, or is it that you can do whatever you want to a machine? Things that would be very illegal to do to a woman. Because we're getting incredibly concerning reports on these things. You are able to customize your dolls, the way they look, their hair, their eyes, their skin, their size. You can even give them features that would normally be seen in, people who are below the age of 18. You can also, reinforce the mindset that when it comes to, heterosexual relationships, the only person whose actual desires and thoughts matter are the man's. The woman is just there to do whatever you want her to do. You're going to make it impossible for these men to have actual interactions with real-life human beings. We're also getting reports on, men asking for dolls with injuries, with blood, asking to do incredibly horrific and violent things to these dolls. Things that could land them in prison if they were to do that to an actual woman. But hey, that is just fantasy. It's not reality, right? We have never seen men who are interested in these types of things and who are consuming this type of content online or now in real life with these types of dolls actually targeting and being violent towards real life human beings, real life women. That has never happened before, and it will definitely not happen here. It is all just about, making sure men have a place where they can live out their depraved fantasy. Because God forbid a man is ever judged for wanting to be violent towards a woman, for wanting somebody that looks like a minor, for wanting a woman covered in bruises and injuries and blood. You should never judge a man for that. That's just the way they are, right? Also, they are saying, their workday begins with a doll shower, which just sounds like the nastiest things ever because they...
Yeah, I might have ended up on the dark side of the internet right now because I can't rock with it. I don't understand it. I know that there's a subset of people out here that's going to validate it and ain't going to say things like, no, this protects the rest of us, or they should be able to get their stuff off, or at least it doesn't spill over into real life. We don't know that. I mean, basically what we're doing is that we're trying to contain a problem by isolating it and saying, hey, you can take it out on that instead of solving for the issues. But then at the same time, you can't necessarily make anybody solve for their issues. So I'm kind of conflicted about it because I'm like, wait a minute, this ain't right. And I would like for people to have real life interactions. But at the same time, you know that the worst amongst us is always going to be amongst us. So how do you solve for that problem?